So I wanted to do this rant for a little while now, and I've actually covered this in a video before, but I feel like I want to revisit it after my prior rant this week, where I talked about how I'm kind of tired, or I'm definitely tired, of how we're not getting full AAA support on Nintendo platforms, including Switch. Now, while this could be argued it's a related topic, it's really only one that came up because of conversations that were happening in our near 1,000 comments that were made in the description. So here is what I want to talk about. It is the idea that Switch cannot be supposedly your primary gaming platform. And my argument here is that Switch very much can be. But it's really interesting when I talk to other gamers that even own a Switch that feel like, nah, it can't be. And obviously third-party AAA games are used as one example of why Switch can't be. Another example is that it just feels like a secondary platform. Not just because it's portable, but because the games it does get are inferior. As an example, Doom and Wolfenstein 2, while it's fantastic they're on Switch, they are obviously the worst versions of those games outside of like really crappy PC parts trying to run these games. But in general, they are considered the worst versions of the games out there, especially among consoles, which makes Switch feel like a secondary system, because your primary system might be your PlayStation 4, and then when you're on the go, you'll grab Switch, and yeah, you can play some of those games in lower quality, but that's the sacrifice you make for being on the go. And I can't fault anyone that views Switch as a secondary platform, or if they own a Switch and use it as a secondary platform. Because here's the thing. What your primary platform is, I feel like, is a completely subjective thing. And it's not just people who own PlayStation 4s, Xboxes, and PCs. People will still treat Switch as a secondary platform. And I am one of maybe, is it rare? This might be rare. The scenario I'm about to present, I think, is rare, in that I am a multi-platform gamer. I game on Xbox, I game on PC, and I game on Switch. I also game on my mobile phone. I know a lot of you guys don't count that, but I actually do. I spend a fair amount of time gaming on my mobile phone, and there's a lot of great games on there. So I count that as a gaming platform. And then there's also PlayStation 4, which I do not own. A friend of mine owns. I play on it. But I'm going to set that platform aside for now because that's not a platform I currently own. So I own Xbox One, PC, and Switch for my primary gaming platforms. And as someone who's a multi-platform gamer, the Switch is clearly far and away my primary platform. And there's many reasons for this. Obviously, and most importantly, I play more games on my Switch than on any other platform. I'm not just talking about in terms of how long I play, because yes, I spend more time gaming on Switch than I do on my other platforms, but in terms of variety of offerings. Just to give you a quick sample of what's on my Switch, and some of these games I got this year. I mean, I'm just going to my list right now. I'm currently installing the update for Wolfenstein 2, Doom. I have the Octopath Traveler Prologue demo, and we'll be picking up the final game because of that demo being so awesome. Fortnite, Mario Tennis Aces, Splatoon 2, Pokemon Quest, Yooka-Laylee, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Monopoly for Nintendo Switch, RBI Baseball 2018, Fallout Shelter, Fire Emblem Warriors, Uno, Resident Evil 2 Revelations, Snipperclips, NBA 2K18, Overcooked, The Fractured Butthole, South Park, Blossom Tales, Hulu, which I know is not a game, but I'm throwing it in there. It's something I have. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Breath of the Wild, Late Shift, Sushi Striker, Henry the Hamster Handler. I only have the trial version of Cross-Stake Blue Battle, so I'm not going to count that. Nintendo Labo, Toy-Con 1, Super Mario Odyssey, Golf Story, Sonic Mania, Rocket League, LA Noire, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Payday 2, Tiny Metal, ARMS, 1-2 Switch, Kirby Star Allies, Double Dragon 4, Super Mario Bros. From Archives, NBA Playgrounds, Just Dance 2017, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Now, that's a lot of games, and a lot of you guys might be able to rattle off even more games you own on Xbox and PC, especially with PC with Steam sales. I mean, you might be able to get that amount of games in one Steam sale since they package so many indie games in with those sales. You spend $10 and you might get 40 games. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not here to dispute that your libraries might be bigger on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 4. But for me, this library in a little over a year is already bigger than I have on my Xbox One that I've owned since launch in 2013. Now, some of that you might say is because, well, Xbox hasn't released a bunch of exclusive games, and you wouldn't necessarily be wrong there. But even for third-party multi-platform games, I really wasn't getting big into a lot of them. And a lot of games I just sold over the time. These are all games I can play right now that I own on Switch right now, whether physical or digital. And I don't want to get rid of them because I keep playing them. I keep rotating. The game I have played, or the game I haven't played in the longest time is probably The Binding of Isaac. And that's only because I borrowed it out. I haven't probably touched that one in 6 months, but I borrowed the game out. When I get it back, I'll be playing it again. So so the variety of games I have, combined with the sheer amount of time I play on the platform, is really what I use to determine what your primary platform is. In addition to that, your primary platform is whatever you say your primary platform is. There's no the exact definition for what your primary platform has to be or why it has to be that. I'm using the criteria of it's the system I spend the most time with combined with the system I own the widest variety of games for, but that doesn't need to be your criteria. Maybe your primary platform is whatever you're playing Fortnite on. If you play 1,000 hours of Fortnite on PC, then PC might be your primary platform. I know for a long period of my life, I was playing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of World of Warcraft on PC. It was the only PC game I was playing at the time, and that made PC my primary platform for me because I would spend a majority of my time gaming playing World of Warcraft on PC. But that's not the case these days. That doesn't mean I don't play games, like Sunset Overdrive and other things on Xbox. Of course I do. Madden is one of those games I've always been playing on Xbox, although a PC version is coming, so I'll be buying it on PC this year. And I thoroughly love PC games. There's a new Total War game coming out that I am absolutely thrilled for, coming from Sega. I love the Total War series. Supposedly a new Age of Empires in the works. I do own Age of Empires 1 and 2 that got remastered and brought out in HD, along with a slew of other games, your CSGOs of the world, and heck, there was a period of time when I was playing a lot of Overwatch. See, the thing is I play games on multiple platforms, and I enjoy games on every single platform. I have a 4K gaming TV that I can't wait to hook up an Xbox One X and a PlayStation 4 Pro to. In fact, I kind of sort of want to start saving up for a PlayStation 4 Pro just so I can play MLB The Show, because that's how much I love sports games. I don't know if you guys know this, NBA, Madden, RBI Baseball, even if RBI Baseball isn't that great, MLB The Show. I love sports games, so I really need to get myself a PlayStation 4 Pro just for MLB The Show. But it's still one of those things where I primarily game on Switch, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay playing. It's weird to me because I am someone that enjoys 4K games. I'm someone that enjoys 60 plus frames a second. That's why I built a 4K capable gaming PC, because I love the highest of the high end stuff. In fact, I push my games to the limits of my hardware as much as I can. But for some reason, when I'm playing on Switch, I just don't really seem to care or seem to mind. Oh, no, so Doom and Wolfenstein drop below 30. Oh, no, maybe drop into the teens. Yeah, it irks me for a brief second while it happens, and then it goes away, and I forgot it happened because I'm just having too much fun. And it made me realize something that I want to make a rant on in the future about how video games are not just about visuals and not just about resolution and not just about frame rate. And I'm going to talk about the importance of all of those things, and also why those are all kind of secondary to several other aspects of gaming. This isn't just to defense force Nintendo, but it's also to kind of just point out what matters the most in gaming. And for people out there that maybe feel like those are the most important aspects, maybe reality check them a bit, and that you can look forward to that in my next rant. But for right now, I just want to focus squarely on primary platform. I don't care if Switch is your primary platform or not, but don't you dare tell me it cannot be mine. I just listed off, 30, 40 games on my Switch that I play, thousands of hours I spend on it. It doesn't matter that there's better versions of some of these games on other platforms to me. None of it. It's irrelevant, because I enjoy playing it on Switch. I enjoy taking it on the go and then dropping it in the dock and playing it on my TV at home and then taking it with me to the bathroom and then dropping it back on my TV and then taking it with me on a trip to LA. And I enjoy this. It is making all of these games more accessible to me in avenues that it was only previously accessible to me if I had time to sit in front of my TV or in front of my computer screen. Anyways, folks, you guys let me know, if Switch is your primary platform, and if not, what is your primary platform and why is it? So we can continue this discussion down in the comments below. If you like this video, you know what to do, and if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you in the next one.